So hi guys, welcome to another episode of Techly Things in the tech section. Now today what I'm doing, I'm gonna show you how to navigate or how to use Filmora, Wondershare Filmora, and this is the latest version at the moment, the Filmora 13. Now I just opened it, and when you open it, this is what you'll see. You'll see the all of these things, the project settings. You'll see the aspect ratio. Now when the aspect ratio, now if you're doing like a video for like television or YouTube normally, this is it, the widescreen one. Then if you want more now, if you want to go like on Instagram, these two you can use. The standard is the box. It's the box one, but we know, and the cinema one is the widest one. And this is the main thing people normally use, this and this here. Default is it comes like here, so I normally use it. So I'm gonna use this one just for the purpose of here now. So before I ever go any further, you have more of these screen recording and so forth. I'll show you it as we go on. I'm just gonna give you a quick overview of it, and further on I'll give you more as I go along. So just remember, if you're new to the channel, just subscribe, and if you want the latest video as well, click the bell, because I show videos of traveling, I show tutorial stuff, just about every little thing as it relates to videoing. So let me go. So click here for the project. Well, don't look at that. So you have two ways of getting videos in here. One, you click here and it takes you to where you want to find the video. So in this case, I store my video here, and I can find it here if I want. All right, but okay, also the next one is if you have the video here open up, which I have here, and I'm just gonna drag it, and it should be here, and that's where it is. Now these, what you're looking at, are the menu as usual. You click here and you find new project. If you want to open a next one, this is what you see at the main screen when you open FL Studio. If you have a project that is already opened and you want to retrieve it, here is where you find it. If you have something that is already there and you just did it, as you see, open recent, click that and you find it. If you want to import, which is what we did earlier to find the video, you can find it here, but you don't need to do that if you're doing it from this side. Recording media, which is if you're doing live recording, not live recording, recording from webcam, screen recording, or voiceover. This is where you go, and I'll be doing these separately on different occasions. As I say, I'm just giving you an overview. If you're saving project, you know, as usual, the universal way to save is Control S. And if you save as, which is if you have the project and you want to save it in a different name, this is here, the shortcuts. And if you're doing editing, one thing you have to know or to have in your back or front pocket is shortcuts. Right, and as you move along, you have more stuffs here. Save as template, your render stuffs. So rendering is if you have like a large video in the project and it's buffering when it's playing or stuck in. You want to have a smooth recording. You want to ensure that you render it, or this is already set to render at every 5 seconds, I think. But if not, this is where it comes up, and when I put this on it, I may just remember to show you what I'm talking about. So to delete rendered file, to previous rendered file, you come here as usual. To get the project settings, click it for it to show you. This is the default settings where you have here 1080 by frame rate is 23.79, and it's standard recording. Standard recording, you have high definition recording for these two here. So that is the project setting. So if you're importing something that is different from that, when you put it down here, it will give you that message, and I'm going to show you that as well. But let me continue here. Where do I go next? Preference. For the preference now, if you want to change some, so if you want to have the appearance light mode, and let me go there, that is the light mode. I don't want that though, but that's the light mode. But I'll go to dark mode. Come up. That's it. And here you have update every day, and you can reset that there. So show message. If you have any message that pops up, it will come up automatically. Here you can turn it on, you can turn it off, right? So all of these here are the general thing. As you see, you can set it to synchronize, right? The folder. So for the folder now, if you want your screen recording to be placed, well, for mine it is placed in the D drive, and you see D drive finished. So if you want to change it to your A drive or to external hard drive or anywhere you want, you click here. The screenshot, and the screenshot is when you take one from the video or stuff, it will go here as well. The backup goes here. So all of the storage area is in these folders here, and the backup, I set my project to backup every 1 minute, and you see the different types of time that you have. So for editing now, I move to here. When for photos, when you click the photos, it is a 5-second long piece. The transition 2 seconds, the effect duration, the freeze frame, all of those, the time for them goes here. For the cache now, or the cache I should say, the proxy, I have 18 files in it, so I'm gonna clear it because we don't normally want to keep it there. Yeah, to save some space. So all of these are clear this again, and it automatically delete them within 15 days. But for me who edit a lot, I have to go in and clear it on a regular basis. And also for the performance, you don't want to trouble these anyway, but this is what it is, and it automatically create a proxy for videos higher than this here, which is 1080, 1920 1080, right? So that is how it goes with the project or the settings. So I'm just gonna do a quick run of just a video just to show you a little piece of it. And as I said, I'll be doing the series of the FL Studio. So once I come here, this video I think was shot at what was it again, 29 frames per second. So it's gonna prompt me now. Here is to go now. This is the 23.97 frames per second, right? So it is different from the project setting. This is the one that I was doing when I was here. So it prompted me now and said this is different from this, and it want to know if I want to use this or I want to use the one that it is videoed in, which is this here, because I did it with in 4K. So I want to keep my original, and this is how it looks now. Now I'm gonna run through some of these here so you can see. So if I am running the video, I'm gonna take off the sound. So for taking off the sound, you have here, you can, that's all one. You can also press Control, Shift, and M, which mutes it. There we go, it's muted, so it's playing, you won't hear a sound. And if I want to play Control M, this shows that the sound is there, and I'm gonna take it off. So this is what it is, because I'm not gonna have the sound playing too much. All right, so now if I want to cut here, you have 3 ways of doing it. You have one, and it gives you the shortcut Control B. I click it, it cuts. Undo for me is Control Z. Secondly, you can come here, same thing, Control B. And the next one is which is the shortcut Control B. So that's the 3 ways. So once it's cut, the clip that is beyond the cut area will highlight. And if you want to get rid of it, you have two ways of doing it. You have here where you click and it's gone, undo again, or you just press the delete button and it's gone, but it has to be highlighted anyway. So here we go, undo. Here, if you want this to go away, you have to click it to highlight it, and it's gone. So let me move again and find something else. So if I want to add a type or something above it, you go here and you will see all of your templates coming up shortly, which is here. You can click on the one what you want and click here to have it stored in your favorite area. So there's a lot of them in not FL Studio, in Filmora, but I store mine here. So and see, these are not downloaded. Come on, I need it. It's freezing a little on me. Don't know why it's freezing up. Come on. Alright, so I'll just use this for the sport of it. There. And once you go there, you can double click on it. And sorry, there we go. And if I want to change the wording, so to tutorial, this is it right here. Now if I want to change the color, I can also change the color here. Let me get it to a brighter color. Oh, it's duller. There we go. Okay. Also, if I want to add some effects to that, like putting in an outline area, you go here. You can blur the outline, you can get it thick, shadow as well. So much things right here, and you can maneuver it right here as well, so that when it comes up, it starts right there. And that is it, tutorial there. Let me find something else to do here to show you. Now if I want to speed it up, so let me move to the next. Now so I've cut, I have this. Let me go to, if I want to crop the image, which is getting it there. So I just want to get Kerry's hand right here. I do that, and that's all you'll see there. So that's for the cropping. So the crop is, move to the next one, which is the same quick text area, right? So that's self-explanatory right there. And also for the draw tool, you can so if I want a triangle, right, want to drag something there to illustrate that. That's one. Let me move on again. Click here. What's the next one? Here for, this is for the speed time. So if I want to slow down by a couple seconds, that's where you go for the speeding thing. But why it's blurring like that is because it's not in a good frame to slow down. But nevertheless, let me move on to the next one, which is the coloring. Come on. Right, so for the coloring, you have match color, which is if you have more than one frame and you want to have a standard look, this is where you go to the match color. But I have one frame here, so I'll have to just let that slide as it go. And you have the vignette. Now the vignette is where you see it. Right, the vignette is right, you're supposed to can see what I'm talking about, which is somewhere here, around here. It's a vignette to give it a certain look. But I will save that and I cancel it. I'm not going to use the vignette. Here now it's the green screen, or the AI portion. So you have the green screen area, and I'll do a separate video on showing the green screen another date, where you take out the background and replace it with something, and the AI portrait, and also the smart cutout. So we're moving on to this here, which I should be doing in a separate video, but since I have it, I'll show. Now if you want to blur, just for argument's sake, you want to blur out this area with the moving video, I'm gonna do here and here. So I want to blur that out. Make sure I keep this on the car. I'm gonna click here, and you realize the motion tracker is staying right on the car, so it doesn't matter where the camera goes, it will stay right with it until it comes out the frame. So it tells me that it is good. Now I'm gonna find the thing to blur it out now, a mosaic. There we go. I don't want to have too much track off it, but just this is what it looks like. So the car is remain blurred out. That's that. Right, I hope I don't lost anyone. So let me get this out again, and I move to, that's that, move to this here, where it is the same thing as with the others, with the AI tool, which is for the motion tracking, the smart cutout, the green screen, and so on. So this is okay. Here is the speech to text and text to speech portion, where you type stuffs and it will talk for you, or you can say and it will type. So these are the two stuffs for it. Now I think I've done enough for the set. Let me go further to go to the rendering. As I was saying before, if you have, say for instance, I put this here, bam, here, yeah, the render button will come up now, and I click it and it ensures that everything runs smooth, but I am not gonna do that. It's gonna waste my time, but it's still there. And here is for like a bookmark or marker. So if you're doing a videos and you want to make sure you come back to this spot here and you don't lose it, that's when you click here and it will pop here. You can also tag it too and say man walking, right, and hold it there. So when you come back, you know exactly what you want. So let me move to the next one, which is here. If you're doing voiceover, this is where you go, and you can do your voiceover from here and speak. I don't know if I do this it will give a feedback. Let me try it still. So I'm doing my tutorial and I am just doing a voiceover, so let me hear how I sound. Voila! Love to play around. Okay, so here we go. So I'm doing my tutorial and I am just doing a voiceover, so let me hear how I sound. Voila! Yeah, that's what it is for the voiceover section. Also, you have this area you want to, if you want to monitor your sound or regulate it, that's where it goes. And here you can do to view, to watch the stuffs, and also to do comparison of screens. Okay, the next thing is, okay, the here is like the same, the voiceover, the screen recording, which is what I'm doing now, and webcam. So I can't do the webcam because I'm doing screen recording now. Okay, so that's that there. And I think this should cover all what I need for the basic usage of Filmora. So just in case you have done your project and you want to export it, here is where you go, right? So export and it will come up. And if you want to use it for your phone, you go to the device here. If you want to go straight to YouTube, there we go. I'm not logged in, so it's telling me that something about my account is expired, but I'm not interested in signing up there. TikTok as well, Vimeo, or even if you want to put it on a DVD. I don't think people do that anymore though. So put on the local. There we go. Even if you want to have your thing recorded, well, these are the various stuffs that you can use. And if you want to have it also on your MP3 or the WAV file, also in photo, PNG, there we go. And once you do that, which is MP4 is the first, you can select what frame rate you want it in. It goes up to there. If you want to reduce it here, you want to have, this is the recommended thing. You want it higher, click there, but the higher you go, the more the size will pick up. So as you realize, I put on recommended, the size goes down, the size goes down. So, and if you want to, if you have a cloud that you store it on, this is where you go to do that. I don't. You also have your highlights, if in case you do it and you want to have a quick showing for people to see it, that's where you go. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. Leave a comment, a thumbs up, a like, and a share, and let me know. So we'll be doing more in the FL Studio series. So as usual, this is Duke Rick from Techly Things, and this is Peace Out.